Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Sachin, and I'm founder of Sattus. Very glad to be here on TEDxIRMA. Let's begin with an exercise. Just close your eyes for 10 seconds and dream what you want to be. Just open your eyes now. I too had a dream, right? The famous book. Everybody has dreams. So, a dream is what? Zero dimension? Yeah, multi-dimensional, you can say. So, dream to reality. How do you convert your dreams to reality on ground? That's my topic, 3D of entrepreneurship. The first thing is dream. An idea where you want to go, where you want to be, where you want to achieve, what you want to do in your life, what you want in your family, in your state, in your country. Like someone thought of sending man to the moon, someone thought of making his country milk dependent, someone thought of making bridges over rivers. So, what you have thought in your mind, how do you convey that message to another person until unless you have some dreams? And that makes the difference between humans and animals, right? Or any tree, everything is living, right? Trees, animals, everybody is living. But humans have dreams, and that set them apart. So I started my dream while I was studying my management that I wanted to work in my own state, Bihar. So Bihar is quite famous for many other things. Like if you Google Bihar, you will find several things, right? There was not a single brand, there was not a single company, there was not a single cooperative making news from Bihar. That's why I chose I will work in my own state and start working in Bihar, making few companies, making global brands from rural Bihar or rural India as such. So the first thing I thought of, I am from Madhubani, Bihar only. So I thought of making what connects truly all Biharis, like Mithila painting, Makhana, or we have Sattu. Sattu is being called as poor man's protein. So that dream of making Sattu available to each and everyone throughout the country or outside world, how do I achieve that dream? The first and foremost thing in my life was I started dreaming while I was studying. I was doing my MBA and I thought of how do I bring that change in the culture of Bihar where entrepreneurship is not taken as a part of life. If you're good in studies, you will go for a private job or government job. So dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur in Bihar was itself a big task for me to make me understand that my family, my society, or my state people, what they will talk about me behind my back and in front of me also. So the first dream I started, I think in 2018-19, I started with Sattus and made a prototype. Every startup or every dream start with friends and family round. So I connected with my younger people like 10 years younger to me. I said them I want to make a brand from Bihar and start selling Sattu. They said, what a rubbish idea. We have a saying in Hindi like पढ़ोगे लिखोगे नहीं तो सत्तू बेचोगे. So I did exactly opposite. I studied and I started selling sattu. What was missing is there was no brand recall value of a product or a commodity. Like if I talk about burger, a brand comes to your mind. I talk about milk, a brand comes to your mind. I talk about pizza, a brand comes to your mind. But when I talk about sattu, there's no brand as such. So I started what? I started doing research. I have seen the dream. I have to make my own study fruitful enough to make that dream come true. But the earlier catch was I was doing my job also in around 2008 and 9 in Mumbai. Then comes the second part. Can you take that dare to jump into that field which is completely unknown, which is completely risky, and then you have to walk through that dare of life on your own faith. So what happened when I left my job, came back to Bihar, everybody was like, this is rubbish. How could you leave that matlab, secured income, secured life, well corporate job, and come back to a place like Madhubani in Bihar and start selling sattu? Even family members won't support you. Even your friends and family and your colleagues won't support you at that time. But there will be one or two people in your life who will come and support your ideas. Those persons were with me, that we call at friends and family round. We started with a prototype, made a pack of 2 different flavors of sattus, and started going to startup expos, exhibitions, events. And luckily, I was chosen as winner in 2 or 3 events, went to Singapore, went to Bangkok with the same Sattu prototype, and also got funding from Indian Angel Network in that same college event. There was no pitch, there was no PT presentation, there was no pitching. I just made my investor drink a glass of Sattu and I got funding. So that was an amazing dream come true moment for me at that time. The first dream come true came after that I dared. If you don't dare on your own dream, then who else will be? So my most important part of journey is after dreaming, you have to dare. Daring comes with sacrifices. You cannot think of like I will have my job also and I will do this startup also. I will have my secured life, I will have my own family with me. You have to sacrifice a lot during that dare. And the more you sacrifice, the greater your achievements will be. That comes to the third part. We have done that dream, dare, then do. How do you make a team? How do you make your prototype a viable product? How do you make that product or service go to market? You have to pivot. Like Zomato or any other company started with reviews, then went on to quick deliveries like Blinkit doing right now. So pivoting is more important, and always keep on doing your work until unless you achieve your goal. So doing part also involves that you have to commit mistakes. I think everybody makes mistake while they were trying to learn bicycling. You all have fallen, I think I have also fallen when I was trying to ride a bicycle, ride a bike, even crashed my car. So all part of life has its own troubles, has its own mistakes, but we keep on riding, we keep on learning. Same happens in a business also. You are bound to make mistakes, you are bound to make, I think, uh, team member mistakes, product mistakes, anything. You will make losses also. But the only part that will keep on moving your dream is doing, doing, doing. Because if you won't do anything, you will not go anywhere. But we have another D also. I talked about that 3D, right? Any dream which is non-dimensional has to be present on ground, has to have 3 dimensionals, right? Dream, dare, do. But we all work for all the ultimate D. That is death. We all remember someone just because of his work after he or she is gone. So making your final D, that death, most memorable to your family, to your state, to your nation, just follow 3Ds in your life. I think I'm clear, and I hope with this TED Talk, some more dreams will come into realities. Thank you so much for this opportunity.